Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in today. I am Emily and I will be guiding you through YogaFlow today from our homes. So before we get started, just a couple things. Feel free to have water handy and you can take water breaks whenever you need. Also, you may want some sort of a pillow or a book just for the beginning of class and for the end. And then of course, as we move through practice, if you need to pause the video, if you need to go slower, if you need to take breaks, do whatever feels right for you today in your own body. You're in your own home, so really take it at your own pace and feel free to modify as needed. We're going to start today in Sukhasana pose, which is an easy seated pose. So you can either sit with your legs crossed, or if that's not comfortable for you, you can sit back on your heels with your hands resting on your thighs, or you can place either a book or a pillow underneath your booty, just to help elongate the spine. So go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable, relaxed pose. Back is long, neck is elongated, palms rest gently on your knees. Close your eyes and start to go within. And by that I mean start to focus on your breath. Start to notice any sensations in your body. Start to release any distractions, any thoughts, and just focus on your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your belly. Before we start today, let's set an intention for practice. This could be whatever it is that brought you to your mat today, whatever it is you're maybe trying to get out of your yoga practice. Maybe it's more patience, more compassion with yourself, with others, strength, peace of mind. All of these things come through yoga. So go ahead and choose your intention. Focus on that as you breathe. And as we move through practice today, if your mind starts to wander, you start to get distracted or frustrated, return to your intention. You can also always return to your breath as well. Let's take 3 deep inhales and open mouth exhales together. Inhale, fill up the lungs as much as you can. Open mouth, let it go. Good, again. Inhale, fill up the lungs all the way to the top. And exhale, open mouth, let it go. One more cleansing breath. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Exhale, release. Let's do some gentle neck rolls. Slowly moving your head in one circle, one direction. Feeling the sensations in your body. And reverse the other side. You can leave your eyes closed if you'd like through this. Good. Come back to center. Gentle shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up as far as you can towards your ears and roll them back in one big circle going backwards. Breathing through all of this. And reverse the other way. Take your right hand, place it on your left knee. Place your left hand behind your back and gently push on your knee as you gaze over your left shoulder for a gentle spinal twist. Come back to center. Place your left hand on your right knee, right arm behind you, and push on that knee as your gaze goes over your right shoulder. Come back to center. We're going to find ourselves in a tabletop position. You can remove the book or the pillow if you had that under your booty. I am using a rug instead of a yoga mat today because I find it's a little bit easier on the carpet. But this is the top of my mat here. So go ahead and find yourself in tabletop. Wrists are stacked under shoulders. Knees are hip width apart, stacked directly under your hips. We're going to do some cat-cows to start to open up the spine. So as we inhale, arch the back, tailbone towards the sky, gaze goes up, cow, and then exhale through cat as we round the spine, chin to chest. And inhale, drop the belly, shine the chest forward, gaze goes up. Exhale, round it in, chin to chest, cat. Go ahead and do a few with your own breath, always inhaling as you arch the back in cow and exhaling as you round the spine through cat. You can add in some barrel rolls here, whatever feels good. Barrel rolls help get into the lower spine. Find yourself back to neutral. Extend your right arm ahead of you, extend through the fingers. Left leg behind you. Really extend through the fingers, through the toes. Inhale. And with control, exhale. Bring it in, knee to elbow. Inhale, slowly extend with control. Exhale, hug it in, knee to elbow. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Really squeeze the core on the exhale. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it in. Place that right hand down. Left leg is extended behind you, parallel to the mat. Inhale as you tap your toes to the left of your mat. Exhale, rainbow, big arch over to the right side of your mat. And inhale, tap left. Exhale to the right. Two more. Inhale to the left. Exhale, big rainbow to the right. Last one. Exhale to the right. From here, leave the left leg lifted. Extend your left arm up towards the sky. Extend through the fingers. Now tap your left toe down. Left arm extends above the head for an inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, stretch the arm overhead. Left toes touch the mat. Exhale. Extend the left arm towards the sky. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Extend the left arm in front of you this time. Right leg behind you. Inhale. And exhale. Hug it in. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow with control. Squeezing the core. 2 more. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Place the left hand back down. Right toes go to the right side of our mat as we inhale. Exhale, rainbow to the left. Again, inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Extend that right leg behind you. Still parallel to the mat. Open up the right side so your right fingers are extended towards the sky. Inhale, extend the right arm overhead as you tap the right toes to the mat. Exhale, bring it back up. 2 more. Inhale. Moving with your breath here. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back to neutral. From here, push back up into downward dog. So you want your feet hip width apart. You're really pushing away from the mat. Bend one knee and then the other knee. Start to work into the back of the legs. From here, inhale. Exhale, shift slightly forward into plank. Legs are strong, core is engaged. Actively push the mat away. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. When they reach, keep your knees bent so it supports your torso. Grab for opposite elbows, let your head hang heavy. You can sway back and forth here if you want. And then slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time, until you're at the top of your mat in Tadasana mountain pose. Feet are hip width apart, tailbone is slightly tucked towards the ground, shoulders back away from the ears, neck is long. Inhale, send the arms overhead. Interlace your fingers except for your pointer finger. Just pointer finger is out. We're going to trace the ceiling. Give your back a slight arch. Make sure you're lifting from the torso rather than sinking into the lower spine. Come back to center. Run through a couple sun salutations to warm up the body. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale with a flat back, fold forward until you can't anymore, and then you can bend your knees and bring your hands to the mat. With your hands on your shins or on the mat, if you have very flexible hamstrings, inhale with a flat back. Exhale, step it back into plank. Shoulders are over wrists, core is engaged, legs are strong. Shift about an inch forward. And then exhale all the way down to the mat with your elbows grazing your ribcage. Untuck your toes. Inhale, upward dog. This is the chaturanga part we're running through. Here we're on the tops of our feet and our hands. Knees are off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, roll over your feet into downward dog. Inhale, send the right leg high, bend the right knee. Do some gentle circles with your knee to start to open up the hips. And reverse the other way. Send that right leg high. Step it between your hands. Back knee can drop here, or you can be in a full lunge and just rock slowly forwards and backwards, starting to work into those hip flexors. Good. Step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, release. The flat back, swoop the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Hands on your shins. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, step it back to plank. This time we'll run through the full chaturanga. High to low plank. Shift an inch forward. Exhale, bend your elbows till they're at about a 90-degree angle. And then inhale onto the tops of your feet, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Send the left leg high, bend the left knee. Gentle circles here with your knee. Start opening up the left hip. And rotate the other way. Send the left leg high on the inhale. Exhale, step it between your hands. Again, back knee can drop, or you can leave it lifted. Shift forwards and backwards. Working into those hip flexors. Beautiful. Step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Start to feel the body warm up here. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot back into a lunge. Wait a moment here. Step your left foot back to meet your right and run through a chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. This time with your left knee on the mat or in a full lunge, we are going to interlace our fingers. Only the pointer finger is out. Trace a line up the ceiling. Again, don't sink into your lower back. Try to rise out really with the upper spine. Good. Exhale, frame the right foot. Left foot steps to meet right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back into a lunge. Right foot meets left. Here we're running through our chaturanga. This is something you can always do from your knees as well, or you can go straight to downward dog. Or you can do a double push-up. Whatever feels right for you today, however far you want to take it. Inhale, send the left leg high. Step it between your hands. Back knee drops, or you're in a full lunge. Interlace the fingers, pointer fingers out. Trace a line up the ceiling. Every time we do this one, we'll be here for a few breaths. Helps build stamina and calmness in the mind. Frame the left foot, step the right foot to meet left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Quick sip of water. We're going to add on to our flow here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back into a lunge. Raise your torso, arms by your ears. Exhale, open into Warrior Two. Warrior Two, our left heel is in line with our right arch. Sinking low, left knee's tracking over the left heel. Shoulders away from the ears, gaze over your left fingers. Let's do 3 dancing warriors. Inhale, straighten the left leg, palms meet at the top. Exhale, sink low. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, sink low. Inhale. Exhale, sink low. Extended side angle. Left elbow comes to the inside of the left knee. As we stretch our right arm overhead, we're aiming to get a diagonal line on the right side of the body. Make sure you're grounding into the outer edge of your right foot as you rotate the shoulder open towards the sky. Good. Right arm comes behind the back. Left arm swoops over, reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel it down. Step back to your plank and run through a chaturanga. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Interlace your fingers with the pointer finger out. Trace a line up towards the ceiling. Gaze goes up and breathe. Good. Release your hands. Frame your right foot. Left foot meets right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, move with your breath. Notice where your mind's at. Is it present? Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back into a lunge. You're on your back toes, strong on the front foot. Arms frame your ears. Open into Warrior Two on the right side. Check your heel arch alignment. Check that you're sinking low in the hips. Gaze is over your right fingers. Three dancing warriors. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Palms meet at the top. Exhale, sink low. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Right elbow comes to the inside of the right knee. Left arm stretches over for extended side angle. Push the knee with your elbow as you rotate the left shoulder open towards the sky. And try to breathe. It's normal to be shaking in this. Left arm comes behind the back. Right arm swoops over. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel it down and run through whatever variation of chaturanga you would like. Inhale, send the left leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Interlace the fingers, pointer fingers out. Paint a line up the ceiling. We'll always hold this one for a couple breaths. Release your hands, frame your left foot. Right foot meets left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center and hold it here. Take a moment to check in with yourself, your breath. If your mind has gone off in many directions, it's fine. Just breathe and re-anchor yourself. Take a sip of water if you need. We're going to do a small mini balance series. We're going to start in Ekapada. So you're at the top of your mat. I'm just facing you so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to ground down into your right foot. Really spread your toes. Make sure you have all four corners grounded down. Right leg is strong. As we lift the left knee to a 90-degree angle, left toes are flexed. Arms frame the ears. Stay where you are. I'm just going to turn this direction so you can see the next step. Choose one point of focus, something that's not moving, and focus on your breath as you stare at that point. Now you can either leave your arms extended above you, or you can bring them to heart center, which will actually be a little bit easier. We're going to warrior three. So slowly extend your left leg behind you as you hinge from the hips, aiming to get into a capital letter T with your body. Make sure your left hip isn't hiking up. You want them relatively even. Really extend through that lifted foot. Gaze goes down. And if you fall out, just get back in. We're not meant to be perfect at these poses. It's about the practice. And now slowly come back. Same way you came in. Ekapada. Place your left hand on your left knee, right hand on the hip. Slowly open that left knee to the side. So we're opening our hips here. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale. Open that left knee like a door to the left. Exhale to center. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Shake it out a little bit. Now we're going to transfer our weight to our left foot. Spread your toes. Really ground down into all 4 corners of that left foot. Left thigh is strong, engaged. Raise that right leg, right knee, 90-degree angle, right toes flexed. Arms frame the head. Again, you can leave your arms ahead of you, above you, or you can bring your palms to heart center, which is generally a little bit easier on the shoulders. Slowly hinge from the hips. Extend that right leg behind you. Gaze goes down. Come back the way you came out. Come back to Ekapada. Place the right hand on your right knee, left hand on the hip. Inhale as you open that right knee to the side like a door. Exhale through center. This makes it a lot easier again if you just focus on one point that's not moving. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Really tests our balance and our strength there. Release the foot back down. Gonna run through our flow again. Release, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, moving with our breath. We know where we're going. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back into a lunge. Rise the torso. Inhale. Exhale, open to warrior two. Sink low. 3 dancing warriors. Inhale, palms meet at the top. Exhale, sink lower than before. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Left elbow inside of left knee, right arm overhead, extended side angle. Make sure you're grounding into that right foot. Right arm behind the back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Good. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Run through whatever variation of a chaturanga you want to, whether that's a double push-up, straight back to downward dog, on your knees, anything is perfect. Inhale, right leg up. Step it between your hands, interlace the fingers, point your finger out, paint that line up the ceiling. Not sinking into the lower back here, and breathe. And release. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back into a lunge. Arms frame the ears. Open to warrior two. Check that heel arch alignment. Are you sinking low in the hips? 3 dancing warriors. Inhale, palms meet at the top, right leg straightens. Exhale, sink low. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, sink low. Right elbow inside of right knee, left arm overhead. Extended side angle. Open. Rotate that shoulder open towards the sky and breathe. Bring that left arm behind your back. Inhale, swoop the right arm over, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Run through a chaturanga. Downward dog is actually considered a resting pose, so it's nice to sometimes take a couple extra breaths here. Inhale, send the right leg high. Exhale, step it between your hands. Interlace those fingers. Left pointer fingers paint a line up the sky. Maybe a little further than before. As our spine gets looser. And release. Right foot meets left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, swoop your arms up. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Take a moment here. Check in with that intention you set at the beginning of class. Allow that to be your motivation. Good. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, open mouth, release, bring your palms to heart center. Let's do 2 more of those with open mouth exhales. Inhale, open mouth, let it all go. Really feel free to explode with that exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let it all go. Doesn't that feel good? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time we're stepping back into a plank. And we are going to rotate onto the outer edge of our left foot for a side plank. Left hand is strong, pushing away from the mat. Right fingers extend towards the sky. Hips are lifted. Inhale. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale. You can have your left knee down during this too. Exhale. Good. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, back to plank. Take a breath in plank. You got this. Take a moment, center yourself, and then rotate onto the outer edge of your right foot as left hand extends towards the sky. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, curl it under. Again, right knee can drop to the mat here. Inhale, extend through those left fingers. Hips are lifted. Exhale, curl it under. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, back to plank. Take a moment here. And then slowly lower yourself as slowly as you can until your body is on the mat. Untuck your toes. From here, we're going to do some back strengtheners. First one is Bhujangasana, Cobra. Feet are zipped together. Legs are touching. Palms are right next to your chest. Elbows hugged into your rib cage. We are going to put little to no weight in our hands. All we're going to do is push the tops of our feet into the mat as we slowly peel our chest off the mat. Gaze goes slightly up. Breathe here. This will be a subtle move for most of us, but it's really good to strengthen that back. And exhale. Take a couple breaths. Good, 1 more. Inhale, little to no weight in the hands. Push into the tops of the feet as you peel your chest off the mat. Elbows hugged into the rib cage. Good, and release. Bow pose. Bend both knees. Grab for the outsides of each of your feet. You want to keep your knees together. You don't want them splaying out. They'll come out a little bit, but really you don't want them any further than hip width apart. And then we're going to kick into our hands, which is going to help peel our chest off the mat. Really focus on that back kick. Allow that kick to pull your shoulders back and open your chest. And release. You can windshield wiper your legs here to release that lower back. We'll do that one more time. Good. Grab the outer edges of both feet. Start with knees together. Kick into those hands as much as you can to peel your chest off the mat. And release. Again, you can windshield wiper those feet. It's a nice release for the lower spine. Beautiful. That was a lot. So go ahead and push yourself into child's pose. Knees fall to the edges of your mat, big toes touch, glutes sit back on the heels. Extend your arms in front of you and rest your forehead on the mat. Take a moment to check in with your breath here. Check in with your mindset. Remember, it's our responsibility to fuel our mind with positive, hopeful thoughts. It's our choice. Slowly walk your hands towards your body and sit upright. Legs are still at child's pose position. Big toes are touching. Place your left hand behind your left leg. We're in a windmill. So inhale as you lift the hips and bring the right arm above your head. Exhale through center. Place the right hand behind you. Inhale with the left arm above you as you lift the hips. Now this is a really good one to just do with your own breath. Do it however you'd like to. Just make sure that you're always exhaling through center and then inhaling as you windmill and lift your hips. This is a nice one to just take a moment to get connected with ourselves, with our breath. Bring ourselves back.
Breath of the island easy as I drift in the deep blue sea. And I know above the surface, taking in that beauty, while the sun is shining.
Good. Let's do two more wherever you are.
I rode down to the ocean bottom, but I can feel the heat.
From here, come back to tabletop. Push yourself into downward dog again. You should start to feel a lot looser every time we do a downward dog. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. One vertebrae at a time. Come on up. We're going to do a final balancing posture here, tree pose. This is a nice one to finish with. Go ahead and ground down into your right foot as we lift the sole of our left foot and place it either on our ankle, on our inner calf, or on our inner thigh. We just want to avoid the knee. Make sure your hip points are level. Standing leg is strong, hip is open, palms are at heart center. This is Rakasana tree pose. Again, with all balancing postures. We want to feel really light, really grounded and strong on the bottom half of our body. And really light and buoyant on top. So keep that in mind as you choose a point of focus and breathe. If you like to grow your branches, you may. If you want to sway your branches, you can. If you want to get really crazy, you can close your eyes. Make this whatever feels right for you at this moment. This is your practice. Wherever you are, bring your palms back to heart center. A couple breaths here. And release. Good. Shake it out. And do the other side. Spread your toes of your left foot. Really ground down into that foot. Left leg is strong. Quadriceps engaged. Bring the sole of your right foot to wherever you would like. Inner ankle, inner calf, inner thigh. Avoid the knee though. Hips are level, hips are open, palms to heart center, and breathe. If you grew your branches on the other side, you can feel free to grow them on this side too. Make sure that your shoulders never hike up to your ears. Leave them relaxed. Sway however you want for your practice. Also make sure that if you have your foot on your thigh, you're actually equally pushing with your foot and your thigh, so you're creating some resistance there. Slowly bring your palms back to heart center. A couple breaths here. I love that one. Okay. Swoop the arms up. Exhale, curl yourself into a tight little ball. Maybe you grab for opposite elbows. Maybe you tuck your chin to your chest. Just however tight of a ball you can get into, do that. And then slowly set your booty back on the mat. Palms face the sky. And slowly roll yourself back with control until your back is all the way on the mat. Good. Final cool down. Figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Interlace your fingers right under your left thigh and pull that leg towards your chest for a side stretch on the right. Now, if you want a more intense stretch, you can also interlace your fingers on the top of your left shin. Whatever feels good for you. Sometimes getting into the hips can be a tough process for people. Sometimes we start experiencing resistance, uncomfortable emotions. But rather than resist, try to surrender to the sensation and just notice it. And keeping your legs where they are, cross your right leg over the left side of your body. As you extend your arm to the right, gaze may go over your right fingers or at the sky for a gentle spinal twist. If you want to feel more, take your left hand and push that right knee down. Make sure your shoulder is on the mat, your right shoulder. Bring your knees back to the center. Give yourself a tight squeeze. This time cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Interlace your fingers underneath your right thigh for a stretch, or over your right shin for a tougher, more intense stretch. And then simply pull that thigh, pull that leg towards your chest and notice the sensation. Pull that left knee over the right side of your body. Left arm extends to the side, gaze goes left for a gentle spinal twist on the left.
Everything that we could dream, not all of it's make-believe. The answers to questions in our hearts, like who we really are.
Bring your knees back to the center. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Last couple poses, shoulder stand. We practiced this last week. We're going to lift our hips, bend the elbows, bring them as close to your rib cage as you can, and then hold yourself just above your hips. So you're actually supporting your hips with your hands here. As we slowly bring our toes above our chin, don't move your neck in this position, gaze goes up. Inversions are great for a literal change in perspective, but also for our circulation. Feel you've had enough, slowly bring your hips back down. Grab for opposite. Grab for the outer edge of your feet. Pull your feet down for happy baby pose. You want to pull your feet down to get your lower back on the mat. Maybe you rock back and forth if that feels good for you. Ready, release your legs down to the mat. Release your arms by your side, palms facing the sky. Slightly tuck your chin, close your eyes for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Shavasana is very important. This is where we learn to find stillness. We learn to be calm, absorb all the work we put in this past hour. So allow yourself to really fall heavy into your mat and just breathe and practice just being present for the next minute and a half, and then I'll pull you out together.
You ask your allergies why they're such a bother. You feel the melody, sing it if you wanna. You keep scratching your eyes and they keep itching. Either way, I'm in love with your red roses. You tried to dream away everything that happened. Found your frame of reference deep in your siesta habit. Gave and woke you up at 7, you were trying to have it. Either way, I'm in love with your red roses. You found another planet when the feeling itching. It hurts to understand that they don't see you itching. Send a postcard, detail of a bigger picture. Either way, I'm in love with your red roses. It's okay to think about it, I used to think about it. It's okay to think about it, I used to think about it. It's okay to let them know they made you underwater. Either way, I'm in love with your red roses. It's okay to look for truth even if you doubt it. It's okay to look alone every once in a while. It's okay to be alone with the truth for a while. Truth is, I'm in love with your red roses. Gotta say I'm mighty proud of what you're turning into. Didn't take the easy route even if you meant to. Whether or not we're fate or coincidental, I'll always be in love with you.
Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Gently, slowly waking up your body. When you're ready, roll onto the right side of your body, using your right arm as a pillow. Take a couple breaths here. And then push yourself up to a seated position. If you used a book at the beginning of class to sit on, you can use that again. Help elongate the spine. Your hands to your knees. Keep your eyes closed. You can have your hands at your knees or at heart center. Take a moment to send yourself some love, some compassion for showing up today in your home, making that choice to do something so positive for your mind, for your body, building strength, building calmness and balance. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, for showing up from your homes. I really appreciate it. It was an honor to guide you all through practice today. And we will probably keep doing videos until we can all meet back at the gym someday soon. Thank you all. Have a beautiful rest of the day. I wish you peace and health today and every day. Namaste.